What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Chanel Stevens, and I'm back again with another video. And in this video, I'm gonna be telling you how to go from $0 to $10,000 per month with CPA affiliate marketing in only 21 days. Can this really happen for you? Is this a real type video or is this some type of clickbait? This can really happen. This is the fastest time period I seen one of my students hit 10K in a month, and I'm gonna basically outline all the pillars and factors that I think contributed to their success. I've coached over hundreds of people. I have about over 500 people inside my private academy, and basically I pretty much figured out the shortcut to success. So if you are the type of person where you want to make $10,000 in 30 days, there are going to be determining factors for that type of success in that time period, right? Because if you're somebody who's just getting started, you're a beginner, you have no experience, versus somebody who's maybe tried and tested things out in the past and maybe just needed a little bit more guidance or something like that, then to watch this whole entire video so I can tell you the things that you need to know to figure out, is this even possible within a quick period of time? Do I need to maybe dedicate more time to this? Because a lot of people out there, you just try stuff and you try stuff so quick. You may try something for a week, you may try something for even a month or more than 30 days, and you might not be successful at it after a month or 2 months, and you might need more time. The learning curve might be a little more steeper for you, and that's okay. One of the first things, really, I just want to kind of jump right into the topics, is your budget is going to be one of the main factors that determines if you can hit this goal in the next 3 weeks or not, right? Because when it comes to budget, right, you're going to have a certain ROI with your campaign. Now, most campaigns actually start off negative, but through your optimization, that's how you turn it positive, right? So I'm gonna just share my screen for a little bit, just so you can kind of get a glimpse of, like, a visual of what I'm trying to explain. So let's just say you only had $1,000 to spend, right? And that's your budget right now. You have $1,000 in cash flow to spend on ads and testing like that. We're not counting buying ClickFunnels, volume, saying getting domains set up, all these different tools you're gonna need, spy tools you may need. We're not counting any of that budget. This budget is strictly $1,000 for ad spend. If you wanted to make $10,000 in a month, you would have to generate a 900% ROI. Now, have I ever seen a 900% ROI? Yes, I've seen it, but right now I'm not getting 900% ROI. ROIs are ranging from 180, 200, 300, and I'm still split testing things and trying new things out. But the days of 900% ROI are just far fetched. So, if you only have $1,000 and this is all you have for the month to spend on ads, the realistic goal of hitting $10,000 a month, it's not that realistic, right? So maybe if you're somebody and you have $5,000, right? So it's more realistic if this is your ad spend budget for the month, right? So somebody with $5,000 versus somebody with $1,000 in ad spend, that's already a contributing factor to your success on whether you can hit this amount in the next 3 weeks or not. So now that you kind of got a visual on that, you can understand why budget is one of the determining factors for your success. And that's just one of the determining factors, because you're going to need tools and everything like that. And it's going to be determined on how well you can do competitive intelligence and find something that's successful. Because the shortcut to success is not trying to create your whole campaign from scratch. You have no idea about a campaign. You're just going to find a random offer, random landing page. You're just going to hop in ClickFunnels and just drag and drop some stuff. You're not going off no inspiration or anything like that. That's not how you do it. You're going to need spy tools, whether it's free spy tools, paid spy tools like Adplexity, free spy tools like, the ad library, the creative center inside TikTok. You need to be able to go inside of these spy tools and find campaigns from affiliates that are already seeing success, so you can just piggyback off of their stuff. Not saying just copy, rip their whole exact campaign, make it better. Take the inspiration that you find on these competitive intelligence tools and make it better. And that's how my student was able to hit $10,000 a month in 3 weeks, because with competitive intelligence they were able to go out there and find something already working, something already successful. Find successful landing pages, you find successful ads. All you have to do is get the traffic. That's another contributing factor to whether you're going to be successful or not with CPA marketing in the next 3 weeks or so. And then success can be making your first dollar. I'm not saying success as a whole. I'm really saying, like, as in this video, going from 0 to 10,000 in the next 21 days. So the next thing that you're going to need to understand is you're going to need something like tracking software. And what the tracking software is going to do is it's going to allow you to split test effectively, optimize effectively, because you're going to need to know where your conversions are coming from. So let's say you have a ClickBank offer, and you go in and you take that ClickBank offer and you set up one ad, one landing page, and you just run it. That's fine and dandy. But what if that doesn't work? You may need to test many ads. Say you found one successful ad. From that one successful ad, you can take that blueprint of that ad and create three other variations, four other variations. You can split test call to actions, and that's just on the surface level. But with tracking software, what you can do is you can actually see exactly not only where your conversions are coming from, but the data inside of it, such as internet service providers at times, carriers, different device types, and stuff like that. These are details that you're going to need to be able to split test effectively and like really hone in on the details to turn your campaign from negative to positive. It's going to take intricate details like this, such as time of day the conversions came in, piling those all up, and then maybe sometimes only running your campaign certain hours. There have been campaigns where I can only run it 8 to 8. The profitability falls off a cliff, after 8 p.m. That is possible, but you won't know these type of things if you don't have tracking software. So if you don't have volume, you don't have BMOB tracking set up with your offers and your campaigns, then you're pretty much just testing blindly. Yes, you can be generating conversions, but there's probably money that's being wasted. There's probably ROI being wasted. You can be getting more for your money by simply just optimizing your campaign, getting that data, and further structuring your campaigns in a way to where you can pull more profit from that campaign. So that's why those tools are important. So I know I touched on level experience a little bit earlier in the video, but I really want to touch on that again because people's learning curves are going to be different. Setting up a volume campaign might actually be really, really hard for you, whereas somebody setting up tracking, setting up, post back URLs and going through these spy softwares and stuff, that's just their forte. Some people are more tech savvy than others. So if you're a person and you're not tech savvy at all, that can be a hindering factor because you'll keep getting stuck at parts where you may need to create the campaign and volume and stuff like that, and it may be tricky. You may need extra help like private coaching stuff just to get through that type of stuff. But if you're a person where you're tech savvy, you know how to navigate the computer, like, I mean, that's really an advantage in this business because this business is a little technical. It's an online business. It's all online. It's all computers, all laptops. So you're going to need to have a level of tech savviness and to be able to, go through guides and problem solve basically and troubleshoot anything that's giving you problems or any hurdles. I know a lot, with my students, they experience a lot of issues, setting up volume and campaigns and post back trackings and stuff like that, and creating pixels and all this stuff is technical for them because they maybe are not experienced with doing a lot of technical things. See, I come from a technical background from building websites and understanding WordPress, stuff like that. So like I was already kind of familiar with, problem solving, troubleshooting and stuff online, and knowing how to look up guides online and stuff. All this stuff is going to be critical and key for your success to make sure you're not getting stuck and hung up, and that can hinder your success because you can come across a problem and you not being able to diagnose it can hold back your success a week, 2 weeks, until you are finally not frustrated enough to be like, all right, let me figure this out today. All right, so level of experience, tech savviness, that's going to matter a lot, right? And another thing that's going to matter is your mindset. Now, why is your mindset going to be one of the things that's going to be crucial to your success in the next 3 weeks? It's going to be crucial because when it comes to mindset, guys, I already told you it's 80%. But a lot of people don't hear me when I say that. People think, oh no, it's just gonna be making the campaign on volume and stuff like that. But like I said, it's gonna be times where you might get frustrated. It's gonna be times where it's not working or something like that. And do you got the certain mindset to prevail, to keep pushing, or do you have a mindset where stuff gets hard or tricky, or you're not able to figure something out, or it's looking down and out, you're the type to give up? Because if you're the latter, then it's not going to freaking work for you, especially not fast. It may take you a little longer. I'm not gonna say it can't work at all, but it can take you longer if you're the type of person who get frustrated quick, who's ready to give up quick. You got to have a killer mindset. This stuff is money. You're dealing with money, right? You're going to be paying for traffic. You're going to be investing in tools and stuff like that. And that can be scary for some people, especially if your cash flow is not that disposable. Like if you're the type of person where I talked about where you got $1,000 to try all this stuff out, you're going to be a little more nervous than a person who has maybe $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, because there are different levels of students where people are already successful, have businesses, just want to try something out, on the side. Or you can be a total beginner, somebody who just works a job, and you're just saving your paychecks to do this type of stuff. Like, it's possible to do it, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, it's different mindsets when you are on your last dollars trying something out versus you're trying something out and it's like you kind of just getting by. You kind of really don't even need to use this money could really be useful elsewhere. And that's why I say, guys, build up your cash flow first if you need to, because you don't want to be testing and doing this business with a scarcity mindset. When I started having success with CPA marketing, it was when I dropped the scarcity mindset, because I had a scarcity mindset for so long. That's why I focused on free traffic for so long, because I was so scared that if I set up a Facebook ad or set up a Bing ad or something, I was somehow going to lose money and not see that money ever again. I wasn't thinking about, I'm circulating money, I'm investing money. It was the affirmations. I had to learn to change my thinking around money in the first place, to think of it in an abundance. And that helps me tremendously. And when it comes to my students, the type of people that succeed is the people that are like that. They don't have a scarcity mindset or thinking, oh, I can't test this out. They're testing out many things, and that's why they're able to see success, because they're willing to try and at least get set up. A lot of people don't even take that first step of even purchasing volume and taking that first step and setting up the campaign and getting it all integrated and purchasing that TikTok ad on Fiverr so that they can, start testing creatives or anything like that. Or people don't even take those first steps. And that's the mindset that, just holds people back the most. Scarcity, guys. Don't fall into thinking you missed out on something, you're missing out on something. And also, never fall into the thinking that when you invest in money and business stuff that you're wasting money or you're losing money. If that's the mindset you got around it, then success is going to be really, really hard to come by. Whether it's $10,000, even if you make $10,000, it'll be hard to sustain, because you're the type of person where you don't think of money the right ways. And I think about these things on a deep subconscious level, right? So people have a lot of subconscious thoughts around money. You have to make sure you are breaking those beliefs, right? So this can be an exercise for the next 3 weeks. Also, as you run these campaigns, don't just keep the same mindset you have. Make sure you're reprogramming your brain when it comes to thoughts about money, thoughts around money. Whether you need to listen to abundance meditations, abundance affirmations, I don't know, books you need to read, something where you're thinking about money in a whole different way, in more of an abundance mindset, because an abundance mindset is what I see gets results with these type of businesses online, period. Not people who are scared and in fear of, if I spend $1 on traffic, will I get this dollar back, or will this dollar be going forever? Because you're investing really in a skill. Some people invest thousands, $100,000 in college education and stuff like that, and there's no guarantee anytime soon you get the money back. I'm not telling you to spend $100,000. I'm saying, invest $1,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 in your skill, and it can be worth more than a college education, guys. Look at the life I live. I would have never been able to live this life if I finished college and just got a job. Everything out there is worth a try. Even if you fail, it's not wasted, right? No matter if it's something that can better your future, it's always worth it, because you only live once, and it doesn't hurt to try. No, it never hurts to try. Even if it doesn't work out for you, at least you try. That's how I feel about it. I just wanted to touch on basically those key points on how to get from $0 to $10,000 in the next 3 weeks. The key takeaways that I see from my successful students, and the different factors between them and my students who don't see much success. All right, because there are two types of people when it comes to this. All right, so take everything I said in this video, take action on it. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm gonna be dropping new videos very, very soon. Also, my private coaching is available if you're somebody who maybe you need, that extra help, or want to talk to me to, make sure you're getting started the right way in the right direction and stuff like that. Drop a comment down below if you got any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, peace.